Yo, what's good, YouTube? I know something that's not good, and it's the Fortnite community. The Fortnite community needs to change. From getting mad that skins are being added to the game to even doxing developers. This is just out of control, bro. Before we get into this, hey, like and subscribe to the channel, man, and use code STARJA in the item shop. Let's just get into it. So, man, we're just gonna backtrack, bro, to Fortnite Community Day. My boy Epic Tofu Chris, the developer in question, he basically hyped up the event, and rightfully so. I mean, it was a pretty good hit, bro. Epic Games, they needed to do something for the community after laying off 1,000 employees and, you know, the V-Buck price changes. They at least needed to do something, and they brought back two of the rarest skins in the game, Indigo Kuno and Brilliant Bomber. And my boy Chris, he was hyping up the event. There's literally nothing wrong with that. So you feel me? We get the Community Day item shop. We see Indigo Kuno, we see Brilliant Bomber, we see Ghoul Trooper in the shop, and for some reason people are thinking that Pink Ghoul Trooper is gonna come out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Pink Ghoul Trooper is not coming out. But the skins that people actually had a problem with was the Championship Aura, and I'm pretty sure it's the FNCS Supreme Dummy, because these skins, they had like a limited time label or some sort of exclusive tag to them before you bought them. And I guess I can see why people would get a little bit upset about that. But you know what I'm saying? It just gets crazier from here. Honestly, just gets toxic on both sides, bro. I mean, the people asking for some sort of compensation from Epic Games, they're receiving hella backlash from people that just don't care. They're receiving backlash saying that they're not entitled to anything and that they're just crybabies and that Epic Games can do what they want. But at the same way, the people saying that aren't much better or better at all than the people that at least want some sort of compensation. I mean, they're just getting berated online. The people that, you know what I'm saying, caved in to the fear of missing out that Epic Games did when they labeled these skins as limited time. They at least want something, and in my personal opinion, I feel like that's fair, and I feel like that's a low blow to try and, like, you know what I'm saying, discourage somebody for wanting that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a game, bro. But it's like, I don't really see the point of going online and just being rude to somebody over a skin. But that's not all. I'm pretty sure on the day of the first Community Day item shop, well, I guess the night of it, right? Epic Tofu Chris had said that tomorrow's news is going to be something even crazier, which made people think that the Pink Ghoul Trooper is going to be released, because the normal Ghoul Trooper was in the item shop. Mind you, normal Ghoul Trooper comes back all the time. They're pretty much just grasping at straws because there was literally a shoes being sold that was blue and pink, and they had the candy axe in the shop, so people were thinking they're gonna drop the minty pickaxe as well. I didn't see, like, there was no hint from Epic Games that they would even do this. I don't even see why they would do that in the first place, you know what I mean? But it's just like, you had people speculating that the Rue skin would come back just because Chris posted a picture on Twitter having a red cup. Like, are you serious, bro? You had people thinking a lot of crazy stuff. And then when the second Community Day item shop came out and nothing crazy was there, when the item shop for the second Community Day wasn't, you know what I'm saying, something groundbreaking, Chris had to say he wasn't referring to the shop. You had so many people just came to the assumption that he was referring to the item shop. But this dude, he doesn't work on the shop. He doesn't work on the Fortnite item shop, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We can go back to his bio. He literally says no shop info on Epic Tofu Chris, and I'm pretty sure he added that because it's so many people thinking that he's adding skins to the item shop. That's simply not the case. He doesn't work on that. He's the senior director of the game. I'm sure he has some sort of say on what can come to the shop, but he's not manually doing that, bro. Like, you can't just tell him to add something and he's gonna be able to add it, bro. That's not how it works. And it just led to so many people being disappointed, but it's like, it's their fault, bro. It's your fault. If you think everything he's saying about Community Day is all about the item shop, bro, then that's on you. Community Day is not only about the item shop. You know what I'm saying? Play the game and get the free rewards from winning. The item shop is a little cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite, the skins are not what make the game, bro. Like, I'll say this time and time again. What makes the game good is actually, you know what I'm saying, having a good game. The skins, they don't affect gameplay, dog. So I don't know why everybody is getting disappointed about that. There's gonna be future Community Days. You had people thinking that Galaxy is gonna come back, Iconic's gonna come back. For some reason, people were thinking battle passes from like chapter 1 we're gonna come back for this Community Day. Not once was this ever hinted from Epic Games, bro. They never hinted this at all. But that's not even scratching the surface, bro. I'm just say this, bro. If you were one of those people who were disappointed from the shop, just be grateful, gang. Just be grateful that Indigo Kuno came back. We got Brilliant Bomber. We got a good item shop. Just be grateful. But this story, it just goes even worse. It just gets bad. So Fortnite basically teased the next season. It's going to be Chapter 7 Season 3. We saw a little bit of what the Battle Pass skins are going to look like, but there was a certain character that people do not like. It's some peanut guy. I don't really know who this is, bro. His name is the Burnt Peanut. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why a character like that is being added to the game. It just looks stupid, but it's just like, if it's gonna add it to the game, it's gonna add it to the game. But apparently this peanut guy has some sort of like allegations behind him, bro. Apparently he's like homophobic, transphobic, bro, all that bad stuff, racist, allegedly, apparently, from what I'm seeing online. Apparently he just has a bad past, and allegedly people just say that Epic Games just doesn't do background checks of who they add to the game. As you know, bro, the David situation, but it's like no one could have predicted that David was gonna, you know, do what he did to that girl. But it just gets crazier from here. I mean, for whatever reason, bro, this community, they just went as far as harassing Tofu Chris online, bro, and that's leading to him taking a break from the internet. If I was him, I wouldn't want to talk to this community either, bro. It's not him in charge of the Battle Pass, bro. I don't know why people are coming to him, bro, just because he's one of the only devs that actually try to communicate with the community. You know what I mean? Like, the community wanted the devs to communicate with them. The devs started doing that, but then they just get mad at the developers from stuff that they have no control over, bro. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And unfortunately, the community puzzle event that was going on, that got canceled. And it's just like, at this point, it just is what it is, bro. This community sucks. It's ungrateful, but it's like, at the same way, Epic Games, they definitely shouldn't be adding him to the game if what I said earlier is true. But I feel like the community, they're just going too far, bro. They're just going too far. I mean, Chris, he's just an innocent guy. He plays customs with the community. He does stuff with the community, bro. And it's just like, people want to take that for granted. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I can understand voicing your opinion. If you don't like what's being added to the game, that's fine. But don't direct it to him, bro. Like, he's not the reason why that's coming to the game at all. Like, he has no control over that. And going as far as to dox him, invade his personal life over Fortnite. Over Fortnite Battle Royale, bro. You know, bro, that just sounds crazy. Over a guy getting added to the game. Over just one guy getting added to the game. Now, I know what I said earlier, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, being homophobic, whatever the hell it may be. But still, going for a developer though, I just can't get behind that at all. He literally did nothing. It's not like some Chris or some, you know what I'm saying, some maniac, some guy that hates the community. No, he loves the community. He said the Fortnite community was the best community in history, something like that. He loves the community. He wants to give back. But it's just like, at this point, I don't even know if there's going to be another community day, bro, because these people, they're just ungrateful, bro. This community, they just want too much. They just want too much. Indigo Kuno and Brilliant Bomber came back, and yet people, they're just asking for more. They're not satisfied. You can never satisfy an entire group of people, bro. That's something that I've learned, bro. You can never make anybody happy. I said that in a previous video, and I said it again. Nobody is ever going to be 100% satisfied, no matter what you do, bro. So I just don't know what to say. I'm very disappointed in what's going on. You feel me? I just make Fortnite videos. I just play the game. I don't care that this guy is being added, okay? Me personally, would I prefer him not to be added to the game? Yeah, if everything I said was allegedly true, I would prefer him not to be added to the game. But I'm not just gonna stop playing the game over that, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to figure out someone's personal details and try to dox them online just because they work for Epic Games, bro. You feel me? I feel like people are just too online, bro. And I said it last video and I'll say it again. People are just too online, bro. People need to go outside. People need to do something, bro. Or you know what I mean? Just get off of the game. Do something that's meaningful in your life, dog. If you guys did enjoy the video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. I just released channel membership too, and I'm gonna be updating channel membership. So if you're interested, bro, subscribe to the channel, join up the membership, use code STARJA in the item shop, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.